everybody, welcome to Fortunate Creations. I'm Kim, and this is a channel where we talk about everything to do with crafting. So from amigurumi to weaving and anything in between. If you like crafting and being creative, stick around. I think you're going to like it here. This is the Wednesday edition of Coffee with Kim. It is a rainy but warm Wednesday morning, so I've got the windows open to hear the rain, smell the lilacs, hear the birds. It's nice. It's nice out. Oh my goodness, what a great time we had last night at the Crochet Along. In case you missed it, let me show you. Here is the original creation of Fortunate Creations poncho. That's right, a poncho. It is part poncho, part shawl, and I'm in love with it. So it sits a little off the shoulder. Okay. You can dress it up, dress it down, use it for whatever you like. So I love it. The link to last night's Crochet Along will be in the definition. What am I thinking? The description box. And also, if you would like the poncho recipe, if you'd like the pattern, email me. My email address is also in there. Just email me that you would like a copy of this. I'm going to call it a recipe because I like it. This recipe. And I will send it to you via email. It's very versatile pattern and it's really, really easy. I did invent a new stitch in here. At least I think I invented a new stitch. I asked a few people who have been crocheting for 50 plus years, and they said they had never seen the stitch. So I am going to go with I invented a stitch. So I'm going to do a tutorial for that specific stitch. It's called the split treble. I'm going to do a tutorial on that after I record this. So yeah, maybe I'll go down in the crochet history books as inventing a new stitch. Who knows? Oh my goodness. So what were you doing at 3 a.m.? I was doing this. Yep. I pulled all the yarn off. I put back in this middle shelf, slid it all the way over. I moved Lucille Bell over there. She's over there. She's not on camera anymore, but she's over there. And so now I have a full wall to store my yarn on, and I like it. Because, and I thought of this because when I was looking for yarn to make this, it smells good. When I was looking for yarn to make this, I was searching here and there and looking behind stuff, and I'm like, no, I know I have certain types of yarn, and I know I should be able to go over, put my hand on it, and use what I want. So that's what prompted this. So I like how it is, and you can see the heads that I have up there. I'm ordering more, and I'm going to have all of the heads up there to display the hats that I make. So all day yesterday, right after I recorded Coffee with Kim, all day yesterday was this. And I was worried because I had that Crochet Along scheduled, and everybody thought we were making, they were all planning to make a shawl or a poncho. And I woke up thinking, I can't teach them someone else's pattern. That's not right. That's not the way things work. Again, thought there was a spider. That's not the way things work. You can't teach people or share someone else's pattern. So I decided at about 8 o'clock yesterday morning to create a pattern, make the item, write down the pattern, and then teach it last night. But it worked very well. And having my stuff organized really will help. So that happened. So then it got me thinking, well, why don't I make up some more? So this is the hummingbird poncho. And one of my subscribers, Barb, thank you, Barb, she suggested that I name all of my projects after birds because I love birds so much. And I'm going to do that, but I'm also going to use flower names. So birds and flowers, all of my projects will be named after birds and flowers. So I think my next one is going to be a sun hat. And I kind of have a picture of what I want to do in my head. So I've got to come up with a nice name for it. Stay tuned. Yeah, so I'm having fun with this, and I hope you guys are as well. And I think as I create these patterns or recipes, if you will, that's what my crochet alongs will be, and that's what I'll be teaching, because I feel a lot better teaching stuff that I've created. Not only because it's, you know, it's against the law to use someone else's stuff, but, you know, it's also fun to teach people your own stuff. And when I confirmed with Margaret, who's also one of my subscribers and also a member of my channel, side note, if you want to become a member, I've got the link below as well. I would love to have you as a member. I'm trying to get, once I get 10 members, I'm going to start doing members only things. So because I want to make sure there's enough of us there to make it fun. You know, I don't want to just do a members only thing just for the sake of, you know, doing it without having enough of us there to make it a fun event. So sorry, while I talk, I'm trimming the fringe. I don't mind some of it. Boy, do I need new scissors. Woo! There we go. I don't mind some of it being a little long and short, but I didn't want it that drastic. So yeah, so that's what's going on in the Fortunate Creations world. So also in between things yesterday, I was making some hair ties. They're kind of cute, aren't they? So I've got this and these, and I'm going to make a bunch more. Also, yesterday morning, afternoon, well, late morning to early afternoon, I did a pop-up live where I just put the camera on facing the river, and I just let it run for about an hour, I think maybe a little bit longer. And the reaction I got to that was really cool. Sorry if you hear something, my cat just walked in. Because literally it was just the sounds of the wind and the wind chimes and the water and the birds, and it really was beautiful. So that's also in my videos. I believe I put it under the playlist River Life. I think that's where I put that. But I think I'm going to do that more often. If it wasn't raining right now, I'd be doing it now, but I don't really have a spot out there to put it where my iPad wouldn't get wet. I hear you, Stuart. I hear you. So does Fritz. Fritzy, let him be. Fritzy doesn't like anybody near mommy. Well, since you're here, oh no, he went back to his bed. He's like, no, don't pick me up, Mom. Don't pick me up. So yeah, I'm going to be doing that. I'll be doing a lot of pop-up, just nature lives where you can enjoy the bird sounds and the nature sounds of here at the river. I really like it. It's calming. It's comfortable. You know, it's a nice relaxing feeling, and it's almost like we're all just kind of hanging out on the deck. If I could make you lemonade, I would. Iced tea and lemonade. Now, Fritz, he's allowed to be in here. You get back in your bed. Stuart, you can come on in. It's like I'm running a daycare and the kids don't get along. Oh my goodness. So let's talk about live this afternoon at 3. It's the book club, but I'm changing the book club. We were having issues actually talking every week about our progress because some people read faster than others, and we didn't want to do spoilers for those that weren't up to where we were. So we'll pick a book, one book per month, and then at the end of the month, like the last Wednesday of the month, the last Wednesday of the month, we'll discuss that book. I think that gives us a full month, even those that, you know, everybody that reads at different pace We'll all be done by then, and then we can talk about it. But in the interim, all the other Wednesdays, I'm going to grab a craft or crochet book or knitting book from my pile, and I have quite the pile. Let me show you. Down there, all of that is just crochet books. So I think we have a few weeks covered. So I'll just grab one of those books from the pile and we can just skim through it. Look at new patterns, look at new ideas, get new ideas, maybe discuss how we like to make similar things. I think it'll be fun. I love looking through craft books, and I know a lot of you do as well. So I think that is a great way to change it up. So I'm going to call it the Craft Book Club or something. I don't know. But anyway, it's not just reading books anymore. It's going to be going through the crafting books. And let me pick one for today. All right. So for today, it's going to be the new Crochet Stitch Dictionary. It's got 440 patterns. Pull that string off. For textures, shells, bobbles, lace, cables. So there we go. And these stitches might give me ideas for my next patterns for my crochet alongs. So this will be fun. We can look through, we can discuss all the patterns that we're seeing in there. And this will be the book club for this week. If you have the book, which a lot of people I'm sure do, grab it and go through it with us. You know, we'll go through it together. If not, I'll hold up a lot of the pages and we can look at it together. So it's a nice way for those of you that don't have time to actually read a book to still spend time with us on a live hangout, a nice afternoon, event. If it wasn't raining, I would hold it outside, but I think it's supposed to rain all day. So that's all right. Gives my plants, boy, the lilacs are beautiful. It gives my plants water. Speaking of plants, on May 2nd, I did a video, but I haven't put it up yet. Excuse me. I planted all my annuals, and I just checked yesterday. I have them in the greenhouse that I made out back, and I just checked yesterday, and I have sprouts in almost every single one. So, yay, my flowers are coming. I can't wait. I love to watch, because I made them all into hanging baskets, or the majority of them into hanging baskets. So I love to watch them expand. And then once they're up high enough, I can just hang them. I have 7 or 8 hooks on the front deck facing the road, and I just hang them all out there for everybody to enjoy as they go by. So I love my flowers. My daughter asked me last night if I had done a video on how I harvest and save the seeds and then replant. And I told her that I wasn't doing my channel last year when I harvested. So no, I haven't done that, but this year I will. Absolutely. I'll do videos on how to save all the seeds from the annuals that I just planted and, use them again next year. The ones that I just planted this year are actually store-bought. They're not my generation after generation, because I had my seeds stored in the shed down on the yard, and the river came up and destroyed them all. So I was up to my 9th generation of my marigold seeds, and they were wiped out. So we're starting over with generation 1, and hopefully you know what I just realized? I gave some of those to my neighbor, and he planted them. So if they popped up again this year, because sometimes they replant themselves, I can take those and have the seeds. So I might be able to salvage that. But for right now, I have new breeds, new flowers, which is still exciting. I can say 2024 was the start of all these, and then see how far we go and it's neat to see how the plants change, because like my marigolds, the stems would be thicker than my pinky. They'd almost look like they have bark on them. They would turn into shrubs. They're really cool. So I'm hoping a couple of them somewhere around my yard had seeded themselves, and I'll be able to have my 10th generation. Look at, hold on, I got to spy on the neighbor. Okay, I'm done. I face the road here so I can see who's going in and out. I don't let myself face the river because I won't get anything done. Because you just never know. There's so much going on at the river. Yesterday while I had the live on, oh, did you see that? That was a spider. I lived. Let me just make sure there's no more. No. But yesterday while I had the live on, it was a tiny spider. Yesterday while I had the live on, there were some geese and there were babies and you could hear the kingfisher and stuff. I was hoping so much for an eagle to go by because he does go by almost daily. I say he. It could be a female. You can't tell them apart unless they're sitting next to each other because the male's smaller. So yeah, well, I'm pretty proud of myself how I handled that spider. I didn't freak out or anything. I just said, okay, get out of here. Anyway, I guess that's preparing me for gardening. I never kill spiders outside. I just avoid them. I only kill spiders inside. And don't tell me I should take them and move them because it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Sorry, there's a giant truck coming down our road. Giant trucks don't come down here. It is a dirt road in the middle of nowhere. Oh, nice. It looks like our potholes are being filled. Finally. Backstory. You can hear it back now. We live, like I said, on a private dirt road. There's 9 houses and 10 homeowners on this road. So we have to maintain it. The county does not maintain anything of this. So we are in charge of the common area where all of us drive up and down, and then each house is in charge of what's in front of us, 14 feet across in front of our own properties. And it's like pulling teeth to get that common area done because you have to get everybody to agree because we all put money in every month for dues to pay for the maintenance, whether it be plowing in the winter or whatever. So I'm telling you, there's people that have lived here for like 25 years. Here we go. Yay. So there's people that have been here for like 25 years and they don't want to change anything. Well, obviously what they've been doing isn't working because every 3 months we have holes bigger than my Jeep that we're bouncing in and out of and we're trying to fix it. So those of us that have lived here less than that are trying to convince the others. Oh, here we go. We're trying to convince the others to maybe change up a little bit. So long story short, I used to be the one in charge of the road committee and I quit. I told them all I'm not dealing with it anymore. Well, actually, I said I'm not dealing with you anymore because trying to get 10 homeowners to agree on anything, you have those that agree to everything no matter what and then forget they agree and then they yell at everybody when money's spent. And then you have those that don't answer, so we can't do anything until they answer. And it's just the trials and tribulations of living on a private road. Oh, here they come. All right. So the gravel is dumped. Let's see how long it sits in a pile and goes nowhere. We shall see. I'm listening to make sure the neighbor's not stopping here to tell me the gravel's dumped. I'm telling you, it's terrible. So I was the president for about 5 years. And I finally threw up my hands. I said, I'm done. I'm done. So we actually made one of the people that has been here 25 years the president. So let him handle it. We call him the mayor of the road anyway. So he's president, treasurer. And then one other person at the end of the road is the secretary. So, because he doesn't want to do all the paperwork. Yeah, so that's where I'm at today. I might wander up later and see what's going on. I'm telling you, the potholes are ridiculous. So what I do, we have a lot of rocks around the house. So I'm taking shovelfuls of rocks and filling the potholes myself in front of our place. So our place is fine. But each house has to fill in their own, and then we jointly do that. So I've got to get my shovel. There's one pothole out there that I have to fill. Make sure I'm keeping up my end of the bargain. So, all right, I've got to finish this and get some laundry done and all of that stuff. Please join me 3 o'clock today for the book club, and we'll just relax, look at some cool patterns, look at there's some really nice stuff in here. So yeah, join me at 3 o'clock. I will see you live. Always remember, be happy, be kind, and be creative. I will see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye, guys.